Black is about to promote 3 different pawns into queens, at which point you would just be completely losing here. However, by using your bishop and your knight, you have a way to stop them and get a draw instead. Now, first off, what happens here if you simply take this free pawn? The issue with this is that even though you capture one pawn and you pin a second, black can promote their third pawn. And very simply here, you can't do much. You can take this with a check, but black will just slide over, and our pieces are not coordinated well enough, meaning that no matter what we play here, black will always have some fork or some way to win one of our pieces, and by the time we lose one, won't be too long till we lose a second, and we're getting checkmated pretty quick after that. So that does not work. What can we play instead? We have a nice move here, knight to f2, which actually has a lot of venom in it because we stop this pawn from promoting, so pretty logically black will just promote the other pawn, but this doesn't work either because now we take on c3. Black's king is completely stuck. Their only legal move is to block the queen, at which point we just capture and we have a draw here. This pawn is never a threat. We are covering it. However, black can also play something else. They can actually just promote this queen anyways, which looks really dumb, but after we capture, now they're pushing this c-pawn, and simply put, we have no way of stopping this. We can take on b2, but after black promotes, our knight, we have zero way to defend our knight. We're forced to drop it, and at this point, this is just a completely losing position. So how in the world are we going to draw this? Well, we can combine all these ideas and a new one with knight takes on b2 here, which looks really crazy, but let me walk you through it. If black pushes their c-pawn now, we simply take on d2. The c-pawn's covered. That is not a threat. If they try capturing the knight, then we once again are going to take on d2, and black cannot promote here because that same trick. Bishop goes back to c3, their king is trapped, they are forced to block the queen, we capture, and yeah, this is just a draw. Also as bonus, black can promote to a knight and we get forked, but they only have a knight here, so that is not winning for them, that is not a threat. Lastly, they can also try promoting their d-pawn anyways, like in the other line, but after captures, the difference is here after c2, we can play knight to c3. Black promotes, and now king to b3, and it looks kind of silly, but black has no checks. They are forced to move their king away, their queen, and now bishop to a3, and we are always threatening bishop to b2 checkmate. Yes, that is checkmate. Black can't do anything. They can give some checks, but we're simply going to go to c2, and then if they give another check, back to b3. This is always a threat. Black can never make any progress here, and as a result, this is a draw.